Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling and wondering why a good night's sleep feels like a distant memory? If you're over 60, you're not alone. In fact, studies show that over half of adults in this age group struggle with symptoms of insomnia. But why does it seem like the older we get, the harder it is to sleep? And more importantly, what can we actually do about it? Today, we're going to dive deep into the science behind age-related insomnia and share the real, doctor-recommended strategies that can help you reclaim your nights. Stick around, because you might be surprised by what truly works. So what's really going on in our bodies after 60? It's not just one thing, but a combination of factors that conspire against our sleep. First, let's talk about our internal body clock, or the circadian rhythm. As we age, this internal clock can drift. The production of melatonin, the hormone that signals our body it's time to sleep, starts to decrease, and its release shifts earlier in the evening. This is why many older adults feel sleepy earlier, go to bed, but then find themselves waking up in the very early hours of the morning, unable to fall back asleep. It's like your body. Sleep-wake cycle is running on a slightly different time zone than it used to. On top of that, the very structure of our sleep changes. We spend less time in deep, restorative sleep and REM sleep, the stages that help our bodies repair and our brains process memories. Instead, we experience more light sleep, which is much easier to be woken up from. A creak in the floor, a passing car, or even a slight change in temperature can be enough to jolt you awake. This fragmentation of sleep means that even if you're in bed for 8 hours, you're not getting the quality of rest you need, leaving you feeling tired and unrefreshed the next day. It's a frustrating cycle of light, interrupted sleep. Another major contributor is the increase in health conditions that often come with age. Things like arthritis can cause chronic pain that makes it difficult to find a comfortable position. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts, becomes more common and is a serious disruptor of sleep. Restless legs syndrome, that irresistible urge to move your legs, can also make it nearly impossible to settle down. Even an increased need to use the restroom at night, a condition known as nocturia, can fragment sleep. It's a domino effect, where one health issue can directly impact your ability to get the consolidated sleep you need. And we can't forget about lifestyle factors and medications. Retirement can disrupt the daily routines that once helped regulate our sleep schedules. Less physical activity during the day can mean you're not physically tired enough at night. Additionally, many common medications for conditions like high blood pressure, asthma, or depression can have side effects that interfere with sleep. It's always a good idea to review your medications with your doctor to see if they might be contributing to your sleepless nights. It's a complex puzzle, but understanding these pieces is the first step towards solving it. So now for the big question: what can we do about it? The good news is, a lot. And it doesn't always involve a prescription. The first line of defense that doctors almost always recommend is something called cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBT-I. This is the gold standard treatment. CBT-I is a program that helps you reframe your thoughts and behaviors around sleep. It teaches you to break the frustrating cycle of worrying about not sleeping, which, ironically, keeps you awake. It involves techniques like sleep restriction, where you initially limit your time in bed to consolidate your sleep, and stimulus control, which retrains your brain to associate your bed with sleep and only sleep. Let's talk more about stimulus control, because it's something you can start practicing tonight. The rule is simple. Your bed is for sleep and intimacy only. No more scrolling on your phone, watching TV, or eating in bed. If you can't fall asleep within about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing, like reading a book under dim light or listening to calm music. Don't go back to bed until you feel sleepy again. This might seem counterintuitive, but over time, it breaks the connection your brain has made between your bed and being awake and frustrated. You're re-establishing the bedroom as a sanctuary for rest. Sleep hygiene is another crucial component. This is all about creating a routine and environment that's conducive to sleep. Aim to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Yes, even on weekends. This helps stabilize your body's internal clock. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Consider blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or earplugs. Avoid caffeine and alcohol, especially in the hours before bed. While a glass of wine might make you feel sleepy initially, it disrupts sleep later in the night. And put away those screens. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Let's not underestimate the power of movement and light. Getting some form of physical activity during the day, even a brisk 30-minute walk, can significantly improve your sleep quality. Just try to avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime. Also, expose yourself to bright, natural light first thing in the morning. Step outside, open the curtains, or sit by a sunny window. This morning light is a powerful signal to your internal clock that helps anchor your sleep-wake cycle and can make it easier to fall asleep when nighttime rolls around. It's about working with your body's natural rhythms, not against them. Finally, what about sleeping pills? While they might seem like a quick fix, most doctors are cautious about prescribing them for long-term use, especially for older adults. They can have side effects like next-day grogginess, an increased risk of falls, and can lead to dependence. They don't fix the underlying cause of the insomnia. That's why therapies like CBT-I are so highly recommended. They provide you with the tools for a lifetime of better sleep, naturally. If you've tried all these strategies and are still struggling, it is absolutely essential to talk to your doctor. They can screen you for underlying medical conditions like sleep apnea and work with you to create a personalized plan. Remember, struggling with sleep is not a normal part of aging that you just have to accept. There are effective, evidence-based strategies that can make a huge difference. It takes time and consistency, but reclaiming your nights is possible. You deserve to feel rested and energized every single day. Thank you so much for watching. We hope these tips were helpful. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more content to help you live your healthiest life. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one tip you are going to try tonight? Sleep well.